Maggie Hunts.
Look to the two people on the sides of you because one of them has prediabetes or already has diabetes. I know. I was surprised too. I thought, I'm such a healthy person. How could I get type 1 diabetes at 27? I got a kid disease at 27, and I don't want what happened to me to happen to you. I know that when one of my diabetes adventures was that my blood sugar went so low that I became unconscious. And that's where your liver can kick in and give you sugar and bring you back. So I'm coming back, and I see the paramedics and the neighbors and my little 7-year-old son. And all the color had drained out of his face. And sometimes we can't make the changes we know we need to make in our life for ourselves, but we do it for the ones we love. I've scared my little one. I've frightened myself. I've got so many friends who could tell low blood sugar stories. But I kept on searching, 'cause I knew I had to find a better way. I had to find a better way. And for me, that better way was an insulin pump and a CGM, a continuous glucose meter. This little bad boy tells you your blood sugar every 5 minutes. It's like having a Jewish mother attached to you all the time. And since I've been on an insulin pump for 20 years, I have never again had another low blood sugar, let me be unconscious reaction again. Not even close. And now I feel so calm and safe. I won't fall to the ground. Nope. I've got 2 baselines that keep me balanced and gave me back my life. It was thrilling, and I'm so grateful to that very scary day. But I had no idea how to use all this technology. And so the pump company sends me a Southern diabetes educator. And she sachets into my house, and she kind of reminded me of Dolly Parton's older sister. And she reaches between her gigantic bosoms, and she reaches in there and pulls out an insulin pump. And I'm thinking, well, this is going to be an interesting sales call. And then she says, you know, darling, most little ladies just tuck the pump in their brassiere. And I'm thinking, really? Well, for me, the pump would be the largest of my 3 breasts, the only rectangle, and as far as I could tell, the only one that beeps. And I thought, I am doing stand-up comedy about my living with diabetes. I mean, how weird is that? And I thought, wow. And I noticed the difference that it made with other patients. So I went around the world joking and singing about living with diabetes and telling my experiences. And I really found that people began to not worry so much, and then their minds opened so they could let good information in. And I thought, wow, what was the question? There were questions that people had for me, and the same one kept coming up. And people would say, and it was usually a woman who was brave enough to get over her embarrassment and say, excuse me, how do you wear that? And how do you have sex? Ah! And I said, well, it depends. What kind of sex do you want to have? If you want to have the quickie kind of sex, you just disconnect, set it on the nightstand, and have a good time. But if you want to have the long, luscious, wake up, take a nap, then wake up, and have a sex again, then you just order the pump with the really long tubing. Because I don't know about you, but I'm a lot more fun when I feel good. So I would like, as my last song, to do for you the first parody I ever wrote about diabetes. My blood sugar kept on rising up. The more I tried controlling it, the more it went berserk. Nothing seemed to work. Hey, now I'm a pumper and I just feel so happy. My life is mine. My sugar's fine. Nothing's worrying me.
Yeah! Maggie Hunts! Yeah!